Okay, so I think we're okay to get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our monthly outreach podcast, where we will be talking about well water testing. And today, joining us, we have Paige Nelson, and she will be talking about this topic with us today. My name is Ana Isadame, and as always, I am your host for this podcast. So thank you for joining us today, Paige. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself and how long you've been at the health department?
Yeah, so my name is Paige Nelson. Like Caitlin said, I have worked in the environmental department at the health department for 3.5 years now. I'm county sanitarian as well, so you may see me around for well and septic inspections, pool tanning inspections, and also independent well water testing. So,
And what can you tell us, or what do you think the public should know about well water testing?
yeah, so it's recommended that you test your well, your private well, every year on a yearly basis because different factors can change your water results from safe to unsafe to fluctuate year to year. So some of those things that can affect that is flooding, leaks or missing well caps, well deterioration, cracked casing, land practices that surround you. Any of those things can change your water results. So it's always just a general safe practice to test it yearly.
And then do you just offer that here at Woodbury County?
So we, at the health department, we provide for Woodbury County. So I serve the Woodbury County area. Other counties do offer, through the Carrington Counties program, the water testing as well. But the health department would be your contact for Woodbury County. If you live in Plymouth or Monona or Ida County or surrounding counties, you want to reach out to that county sanitarian in those counties.
And what assistance options are there for the community when it comes to well water testing?
Yeah, so there's the Grants to Counties program, and it provides free yearly water testing for contaminants of total coliform bacteria, arsenic, manganese, and nitrates. And so if you wanted to have assistance for your water testing to be free through the grant, what you could do is you could go to the health department website, so Land District Health Department, and if you just search private well water testing, it'll pull up and you can actually fill out that form, and I would receive notification by email. Or if you don't have that computer access, you can call the main health department phone number, and someone will help you fill out that form over the phone. And then once I receive notification that that grant form has been received, I will actually contact you to schedule a time for that sample collection. We come on site and sample it for you, and we deliver the samples to the laboratory.
What happens if that sample comes back positive for certain type of bacteria that may not be good?
Mm-hmm. So the 4 contaminants that the grant tests for are unsafe for human consumption if they're above the maximum contaminant level. So when you receive your results, you receive them by either mail or email, whatever your preference is, and you would want to compare your level of each contaminant to the maximum contaminant level for that contaminant on your results sheet. If you see that they come back elevated, it will be recommended to do treatment for that contaminant. The treatment recommendation varies dependent on what contaminant was elevated. So at that time, you can either contact me at the health department. I can look at your results and provide recommendations on that step depending on the contaminant. Otherwise, there's great resources on the State Hygienic Lab website. They actually have fact sheets for each contaminant that's tested for through the Grants to Counties program. They also have a great book on there. I brought it with me to show you guys, but it's well home treatment systems. So you can actually get this PDF file on the State Hygienic Lab website, and they just have a lot of great other resources. But if something came back positive, I can always provide guidance. One great thing that the grant offers is if you do treatment for that contaminant, after treatment, I can actually come back on site and resample for that contaminant to see if that treatment option eliminated that contaminant and lowered the level to acceptable drinking levels again.
So you said people could get in contact with you. What is the best way to reach you?
Yeah, so the best way to reach me would be just to call the health department, so my district health department phone number, and there just ask for Paige Nelson, and they will direct you to my phone number, and I'll always call you back once I get that notification.
I'm not seeing any questions in the chat. Is there any additional additional information you would like to add or think the community should know?
Yeah, so the Grants to Counties program provides a lot of assistance for cost share for people that have their own private well. So, if you say, for example, you test your water and it comes back positive for bacteria, the recommendation would be to shock chlorinate your well. So at that time, the grant now provides cost share for well shocking if it's done by a certified professional. And so if you shock your well, we could provide assistance for that grant. Some other examples that the grant helps provide assistance for is well assessments, well assist strength plugging, and well reconstruction. There is some steps in there, so if you thought you were eligible or wanted to move ahead with some of those other grant assistance, you would just contact me and we'll walk through those process to see if your well would be eligible for cost share assistance for those other programs.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for providing all of that great information. If you have additional questions or comments or would like to know more, definitely feel free to contact us here at the Health Department. You can also visit SewerandDistrictHealth.org to get more additional information, or reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or our social media sites if you don't feel comfortable contacting us directly by phone number. So that is pretty much all that we have for you today. Thanks again, Paige, for joining us. Our next podcast is scheduled for July 5th, so right after the 4th of July weekend, through Facebook Live again here at noon. And we will actually be talking about the importance of immunizations and lead testing. So join us then for